a great big fat woman who sat on a big cushion, I remember.
Really?
In New Jersey, yes, in Lakewood, I think.
Hi.
Lakewood, I don't remember these kids even. Who would these big boys be? Wait, he had this, my uncle.
This is the picture they're talking about right here.
Uncle, who? Jack.
Oh.
Jack.
And the one from New Jersey was the uncle who, Uncle Jack was a photographer, and there was the uncle from New Jersey. Was
Oh,
one.
and then Jack had the twins who were photographers?
Yes, the Morses.
Yeah.
And then there was the one in, what was the one from Lakewood, New Jersey?
The Hindenburg. No.
No, yeah. Yes, that's right. That's right, but I don't remember. They may be them, I don't know, maybe.
Incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, apparently, Grandma or Grandpa told Wendy, went over some of these pictures with Wendy while they were still alive, and she knows some of them. So we're trying to piece together a little bit more of a family history, which then your children can have everyone,
Yes.
So if you have any old pictures or whatever, we'd love to be including them, okay?
Sure.
Because when they put everything together, we'll get it to all the grandchildren, all the children, all the grandchildren, which would be so special to have.
That's right, that's great.
Because we don't have it. I mean, ironically, none of us really asked these questions.
My brother did, your father did.
He did. I taped him on a couple of times. But what do you know, like, where they came from in Russia?
Yes.
Where?
She came from Pashkurov.
Okay.
And in fact, I used to go to the cemetery with my mother. And Galvaneska, yes.
And that's where Grandma was from? For your mother was from, or your father?
I didn't know very much about my mother.
And where was your mother from?
My mother was from Odessa, near Odessa. My father near Kiev.
Okay. And do you know anything about their parents?
I know that her father took her all the way to Hamburg and then to the ship. Put her on the ship.
Now, we heard something that she came on a ship with her aunt. Is that true or not true?
No, she came alone.
She came alone to this country.
Yes.
So Grandma was totally unaccompanied.
Yes, that's what I understand. That's what she told me. Her father took her to the point of he put her on the ship. She came here alone. And she came to her uncle.
Who was already here.
Yes. He was a very wealthy man, the Uncle Geller. The whole Geller clan.
And is he in New Jersey?
Where was New York.
He was in New York.
Yes. I remember him.
And what was his name when you say the clan?
The whole Gellers. There was a Saul Geller, there was an Irving Geller.
Geller?
Yes. One of them was a judge, Samuel Geller.
Okay, and that was all on Grandma's side?
Yes, that was on Grandma's side. She had the most relatives. We should have pictures. Do you have any pictures that your dad had? Grandma's old albums, I would recognize those pictures.
We don't know what happened to those pictures. None of us seem to have them. And
Harold doesn't?
Wendy says no, and because she's been looking for a lot of them. And it's possible, vaguely possible, that Andy Vickness might have them. Because I know she took Grandma's sewing machine.
She did. We thought you had it.
No, I wanted it so much.
I have my mother's sewing machine.
But Grandma had apparently promised it to Andy, so we said, okay, if it was promised, it was promised.
You know what, my son Cliff still is angry that we let Grandma's television set go.
That was the first television set,
yes,
remember?
My brother's still
all the kids on Amboy Street used to go up
and line up, precise place.
Yes.
Yes.
And it was so, remember, it was so little and
7-inch square.
Yeah.
You got the bluegrass in
It's
front
kind of greenish.
Yeah. And then that's what I was going with Saul.
The handsome devil. I remember you were.
He was gorgeous.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
Talking about you.
We're flattering you. It was true though.
Yeah, he was gorgeous. I have pictures to prove it.
You did?
Yes.
And Grandma made my dress for your wedding.
That's right. We said, how old is she? I said, wait a minute, she was my flower girl. I know how old she is.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So crazy.
Show me more.
And so we don't have any more old pictures, so let's get you those.
All right.
Okay. I'm supposed to ask you questions, though. Let me see. So do you remember anything else about either of their families? Like, we were told that a lot of the people were killed in the pogroms.
Yes, the whole family was.
The whole family.
Yes.
So as far as we know, there were no survivors on either side.
No, Grandpa's, his brother, one of his brothers was Spanish, I think he was a doctor, banished to Siberia.
Banished to Siberia.
Yes.
Because of what? Do we know?
I don't know.
See, we never asked these questions back then. It's so, we realize now that why weren't we curious when you were younger, when we were younger, while they could still tell us?
Because we were so busy doing other things.
Yeah, and now we're all so interested, and it's hard.
Sure.
And you're one of the last legacies.
That's right. That's what I say. I'm the oldest of the family now.
That's right.
The matriarch, and then it's just to you.
Yeah, and that's why we. That's why as soon as Susan said, "You're meeting Aunt Irene," ask her everything, because it's really important, and that we preserve this and transmit it to your children, grandchildren, great grandchildren.
Lori gave us one for Christmas. She gave us a book, something about about 265-page book, asking questions. The story of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Have you
for
seen
you
it?
To fill in.
Yes. So I took half in blue ink and half in black ink. Each question was written for both of us.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you've been doing?
No, we did it. We
did the whole thing?
We did it. I promised it. In fact, when
that's
Neil
wonderful.
was married, we bought that picture. No, she. Then at the end, you could write anything you want to, and that's what we did.
Wow.
Yes. She said she wouldn't read it till after we were gone, but she must have, because she filled the last few pages. Was in that. Yeah. The whole story of the story of a lifetime. I did 2 lifetimes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
That's so great to have that preserved.
She probably has a lot of that.
Yeah,
she's
very sentimental and is great.
Yes, she is.
And that's why we're feeling like everyone wants to know this. Like, we realize all of a sudden we didn't know anything. It's like a vacuum.
That's true.
Past your parents.
That's right.
We know very little. We don't know all these people who perished. We don't know who they were.
That's right. Well, now, I know my Uncle Jack had 5 kids. The twins. He had a daughter Naomi. He had a daughter Eunice, I think her name was my age. He had another one.
Yeah. And Harold and Gloria were still in touch with them, I think. The Moss twins, because we saw them at some event not so many, maybe 25 years ago, but not in ancient history.
Yeah. Were you and Harold when they had this big thing in his 50th anniversary? I don't think so.
I don't think so. You must have not.
I think so. I think that was, yes. We came in. I came in. And Neil, yes, it was before Brian was married.
Yeah, no, we would remember, I think, if we were there.
Yeah.
But it was...
Wasi, would you please get me a piece of gum? My mouth is so dry I can't even talk. Please get me a piece of gum, doll.
All right.
Yes.
Well, if you think of anything else comes into your mind, or if in the boxes of pictures that you have, anything, even including like from your sister, because...
Thank you. Anybody else?
Oh, no, thank you.
Okay.
Mark was so young when Carrie died that until your mother gave him a picture, he never had a picture of his mother.
What happened with my sister? What happened to what she left to me?
What?
I will tell you.
What?
What happened was, when we knew that she was very sick, of course, and then we lived in Virginia at the time. So she was having Father's Day. She was having something or other. So we decided to come up. So she changed the whole thing to be a luau. She loved luau's.
I remember she had something flown in from Hawaii for it. They had either orchids or pineapples, something they had flown in from Hawaii.
She did the orchids, yeah, she did that. So then, we were going to Friday night, I think it was Saturday night. We were going to Peter Luger's for dinner. We were in her house. She takes out this string of pearls. She was wearing them. She was wearing them on. She shows them to me. She into the detail about these pearls. It cost a few $1,000s to her. I said, look, I can't afford those. Give me a nice string for $300-400. Those are thousands of dollars up her. So then when she died, Harold said, she left you something, Irene. Why do you think she left you? He said, the pearls. He said, why would you say that? I said, because you went into such detail with those.
And that's what it was.
Yes, except when they came to Virginia to give them to me, looked at them, I started crying. I said, they're not the pearls. They were not the pearls. No, my mother knew too. And Harold called Harold up and we decided not to say anything to anybody. Because what's the point? You know, she had 3 kids. Then, when Saul died, his sister-in-law, Irving's wife,
Vera?
Blanche,
Oh, Blanche.
came out to me, and we're standing there out of the clear blue. She says to me, she says, you enjoyed the pearls? I said, wait a minute, just a second. I said, Harold, come here. She says, I said, would you please ask me the question again? I said, did you enjoy the pearls? I told her off, I told her, no, sir. So I told her and her friend about the pearls. So they knew it. So,
Well, that's sad.
isn't that something? Terrible people.
That's very sad.
Yes, yes.
Aye.
Well,
So there are not a lot of sad stories. We'll think about the orchids instead.
no, I'll tell you, that was his family.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, gee. All right, we're going to look at these pictures
Yes, yes.
then. All right, Guru, can you find some pictures, the pictures maybe from